Well, finally some spring weather. Plymouth's downtown area sprang into life. People walking, people jogging, people everywhere. I wanted to take a look at a tow-behind fertilizer machine. So I took a ride over to Walmart, and I couldn't believe how crowded it was over there. I'm talking about just the home and garden type section. So anyhow, I took a look around, but all I could see was the push type fertilizer spreaders. So I took a ride over to Lowe's, and at Lowe's they had two, but they were in boxes and you really couldn't see them. They sold for about between $60 and $70, which wasn't too bad. They also had a John Deere unit, which was assembled, but that was $200. So anyhow, from there I took a ride over to Home Depot, and again they had push type units, but they didn't seem to have any tow behind units. To add to the confusion, there are two types of spreaders, the drop spreader and the broadcast spreader. The drop spreader simply drops the fertilizer onto the ground, while the broadcast spreader the fertilizer goes onto a spinning wheel, which then kind of broadcasts the material out. After much consideration, I decided to use the method that I've used in the past, which is simply a bucket and spread it by hand. That's real quick. I mean, I can do my entire lawn in maybe 12 minutes. The only negative to doing it that way is that it's messy. You have to change your clothes after you do it. While browsing through some local news channels on the internet, I found a list of 18 of the highest paying non-desk jobs. So for all you people out there that might like to make a lot of money but don't want to be behind a desk, here's how the list went. Number 1, dental hygienist. Average median hourly wage $34.19. Number 2, diagnostic medical sonographer, about $32 an hour. Occupational therapy assistant, about $27 an hour. Elevator installer and repairer, that was about $38 an hour. Boilermaker, about $28 an hour. Rotary drill operator for oil and gas, about $25 an hour. That was number 6. Number 7 was electrical power line installer and repairer. Sounds a little dangerous, but $31 an hour. Number 8 was avionics technician at $27 an hour. Signal and track switch repairer, $27 an hour. Number 10 being mechanical engineering technician, $26 an hour. Number 11 was industrial engineering technician at $25 an hour. Number 12 was electromechanical technician, $25 an hour. Number 13 was wind turbine service technician. I think you'll have to be happy with working in extreme heights to do that job. Number 14 would be solar photovoltaic installer, whatever the hell that is, $20 an hour. Number 15 was locksmith at about $18 an hour. Number 16 was massage therapist at about $17 an hour. Number 17 was travel guide. And last but not least was number 18, fitness trainer and aerobics instructor. For several of these jobs, you don't need a 4-year college degree, which is something that could save you a lot of money. I myself spent 26 years as a freelance TV news photographer, shooting news in the overnight in the greater Boston area. That did not require a college degree, and I can't say as it was an enjoyable job, but it paid well, and it had its advantages. The biggest advantage was that you were your own boss, and that was also the biggest disadvantage. It was both. I was over at the Kingston Mall the other day, and I stopped into a operation called K1 Speed. It's an indoor racetrack for go-kart type vehicles. I was initially a little bit skeptical. I didn't really think you could have an indoor race course and have it be any good. Well, I was wrong. The indoor track is, I couldn't tell you how long it is, but it takes the karts about 20 to 30 seconds to make a lap when they're racing. The karts are powered by an electric motor, and so there's no exhaust fumes or engine noise. And the karts go very fast, believe it or not. It was a lot of fun to watch. I wish I had had a camera with me and could run some pictures by you. I'm thinking next time I'm over at the mall, I'll grab some video and do a little story on it. Did you see the pictures of the University of Connecticut students' bus, which caught fire on the Mass Pike in Sturbridge? All the students got off the bus okay, but the bus was destroyed. The students were on the way to a harbor cruise in Boston that they had prearranged. Kind of reminded me of a bus fire that I shot on the Mass Pike 3/18/2005 at 2:15 a.m. This took place in Brighton. If you'd like to see pictures of the bus fire that I shot in Brighton, click on the link below and that'll take you right to it. Well, anyhow, that's it for today. Glad to see we got some good weather out here. Keep the rubber side down, stay safe out there. Remember, there's danger everywhere. And also, remember, I'll be back.